YouTube? It's your boy Jay Savage. We are back with another video. We are back with some more Dolphin Wave, and you know what it is, man. It's the 2.5 anniversary. We got the new characters. We got free 10 pools. We got some marine stones, and we're gonna have some fun, man. Look, listen, we're gonna go into a positive attitude, and we're gonna have have a good time. If y'all do enjoy the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell so you never miss out on no future videos. And let's get right to it. Alright, so we gonna start this off by just doing our little 10 pool, you feel me? See what we get from here. I don't know who's in this banner at all. I don't know if festivals are in this banner. I have no idea, no clue at all. I think so though, but hey, let's just go. This is the first one out of the whole thing so far, so we'll have 10 more of these to do. I don't know if I'll get all of them on camera or not. I mean, we got 9 more of these to do. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna get all these on camera or not, but maybe. Alright, looks like nothing. So I'll skip. Nothing at all. Okay. At least we got that out the way early. And let's just do this, real quick. And then make sure y'all another thing too before we get into the shit you summon here. Make sure y'all go into your gift box and get the 2,000 marine stones from here. Yeah, make sure you get that. Yeah, here we go. So obviously we're here for Shuju summon. We're gonna be telling you future summon. I already going into it, I'm gonna say yes. And not even particularly, I only like, cause I did look at the characters obviously because I did my notes and everything, but I would say you should summon just for the, obviously it's a new group, you know what I'm saying? It's a new group, new characters, new dolphins. It's like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like just to have them on part of your collection, just to have, just to have them, it would be great to summon. But are they good? I think they are, but I have to refresh my memory again because I definitely did forget. But so in this banner we have 4 featured characters. Okay, we have obviously the 2. Well, obviously the whole group is here, right? Obviously you see all 4 of the characters here. 2 of them are the real anniversary characters. 2 of them are not. Okay, and man, I forget her name. I remember her last name. Well, her family name. I think it's her family name is Kurokuchi. Both of them 2 are not the they're not anniversary characters. Okay, I'm just be honest, they're not. But Haru and Tsugumi are. So these the 2 we're gonna actually be summoning for. But I hope to pull all 4 of them if possible. But I feel that's getting a little bit too lucky. But if I could, that would be amazing. And then we have the memories here. We'll check those out in a second. So these are the rates for this. So they didn't do a repeat of the first anniversary where they gave them all the same rate. Okay, this time they gave the 2 actual anniversary characters a 0.5% chance, and then the other 2 a 0.25% chance. Not bad, at least they didn't give them all the same amount, do all the same percentage. So I feel like it's fine. It's fine. Nothing more at all. This will be okay. Well, let's actually move on to what these characters do and what the memories do. But I guess we'll start with the memories first. Alright, so I guess we'll start from this memory and go up. So the SR memory, during battles at night, your defense is increased by 15%. So that's that one. The SSR memory, hold on, it's trying to translate here. When affiliated with Grimo or Gotia, I hope I'm saying it correctly, your attack power is increased by 12%, your crit damage increased by 7%. That's actually not a bad one. That's not a bad card at all. Then the UR Sun memory is when Paris Sun attribute, the attack power of all Sun allies increases by 10%. And then the UR Gear memory is when the attacked opponent is frozen, your attack power increases by 50%. I think Haru has the freeze, so I'm guessing for this challenge battle, you're going to be able to freeze the the boss. So definitely going to be trying to use that to the most effective way possible. But let's get into the characters now, man. It's way we're waiting for. So let's get to the characters. We're gonna start with these two first because they're like the least hyper ones, and then we'll move our way up to the actual anniversary characters. But right here, what was her name again? Just remind me one more time. Muru. I feel like I'm saying it wrong, but Muru. Okay, so let's look at her 3D. Let's look at her 3D first. All right, this is Muru's 3D model. This is what her outfit look like. Obviously, the hoodie and the top is together. Then obviously you have the underwear and the heels or whatever you want to call them. Love her hair. Love her eyes too. Very cute. All right, so she is a sun attacker gunner. Her skills is she got the straight damage skill with double damage. The fact that she has 100% 3, yeah, these characters are shitty. These characters are absolutely shitty. I don't like. I don't even really want these characters for real. Second skill, terrible. Oh my god, the attack. This attack for all allies 20 to 40%. Oof, that's ass. Ultimate 600%. That yeah. See, I don't understand. And look at her stats. Ew. Wait, no, is that stats really bad? Hold on. I don't know if stats is as bad as what I'm thinking about. You know, the stats itself is a little bit less, but not terrible. But see, this is the thing though. I don't understand why they made these characters like their characters from when the game first came out. You should not even need a buff right now. You should have default king with this. This should be default. Like this is a character that's coming out in 2025 of the game. Why are they acting like it's a character coming out in 2023? I don't. That's what I don't get. Why did they did it for this group? They did it for ISRW. Why in the fuck are y'all doing that? That is so dumb to me. Why are y'all acting like these characters are back in 2023? What is the point of releasing the character with the 2023 standards and you're gonna get a character a buff? You could have just gave this character this base. Like that seems so dumb. Like that makes no sense. But yeah, shitty. Okay, she's terrible. Here, she has a crit rate for allies. She has defense down and let me see what the special effect is. Defense down, and she has electric shock, which I kind of had a feeling because we always get electric shock. And then this is what? Is this also electric shock? Yep, electric shock. She's a reprint of that one. I think it's one of the base base game Venus. She has that exact same reprint of that shitty. Yeah, get them shitty people out of the way. All right, we're here for these two. Okay, I don't even know why. I knew I shouldn't even have showed them. Shitty. I'll go back and show Yuno's outfit though. Yeah, because it's beautiful. I love her outfit is actually amazing. So let's see what it looks like here. Just check out her outfit, and then we'll go to what we really care about. Yep. So this is Yuno's outfit. So that's how that looks. And then if you different colors, you got like this like burgundy or like a maroon color. You got whites. You got this color. Then you got like a dark purple. So yeah. Got that, and then you have her hair, which you got that, you got white, you got the blonde, you got the blue, and you got pink. Then I think these are earrings. Yeah, her seashell earrings. They really don't even change color. Then you could change like the little I don't know what you call this little thing here, but you could change this also. Whatever you want. So that's the outfit. Moving on now. I'm sorry, I'm just ready to move on to what we're really here to see and what people really want to see. Obviously, we have starting off with Tsugumi, Gear Rider Attacker. Okay, she looks absolutely amazing. I love the outfit here. She looks so fucking cool. She looks so cool. Let's go look at her a little more deeper here, and then we'll start to look at her skills and what she does, and all that stuff. Let's just check out her 3D model here. Whenever we get all loaded up and everything. Here we go. Alright, so this, oh, I didn't know she had this at the bottom. Okay, that looks kind of I don't think that reads. I don't know how I feel about that. What is that? What the heck was that? I really don't know how I feel about that. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, this is the 3D model for Tsugumi. In her new outfit. I don't know how I feel about this stuff right here. I don't know. So you have it in orange, right? Which is basically like you got like a teal, you got a red, you got a green, you have a white. That white looks low-key fire. And for this, I think this only changes. Okay, yeah, this changes this part. So this changes like this up here, this, and then the shoes. Then you got her hair. I love her hair, by the way. These are her hair colors. Yeah, you got her little earrings. Then these huge airbags. Oh, you can't change the actual color of the airbag. Oh, okay, let me stop calling it that. But okay, so that stays black the whole time. But I guess that's fine because all the other access colors stay black also. Like her, like all this is black. Her sleeves are black. All the other access stuff is all black. So I guess it's fine. I just don't know how. But you can take these off. You don't have to wear these. I think you could take this whole part off here because it's its own part. So you can take this off. I wonder how this looks without. If I get her, I want to see how it looks without this part. I definitely do want to see how it looks without that part. But yep, that's Tsugumi in her 3D model. See, in this part, like in this picture, you can't really tell. You like, I couldn't really tell if that was there. But now that I see it, it is there. All right, so obviously on the left side of the screen right now, you will obviously be able to see Tsugumi's things, what she does, her skills, her passive, her overlink, who her partner is, which is obviously obvious. Her passives and everything else. Overall, I think she is a pretty solid character. She is she's going to be your so she's the freezer. I thought it was Haru, but no, she's the person with the freeze. So that's good because the freeze is what you're going to need to obviously, if you get their card and you get it maxed out, that freeze will do a lot of damage. But the thing is though, on challenge battles, it's not gonna always be effective because I feel like most of the challenge battles recently, they've been disabling freeze, like you haven't been able to freeze the boss. For this one, it's gonna be activated obviously, but they definitely have been deactivating freeze for a lot of the other challenge battles though. So which sucks, but she's still going to do good no matter what because she has other things that make her good. But let's get right into this here. Get this off the screen. If you want to see more of it, you can pause it. But obviously, as always, I'm going to go through it myself anyway, so don't even worry about that. So we're going to start with our skill 1, then we'll just go from there. Okay? Basically, exactly how the notes look is how I'm going to go down and talk about it. Okay? So, skill 1 is a 200 to 400% damage. She lowers enemies' defense by 10% at level 1, 20% at level 2 and higher. And then at level 3, she adds the freezing effect, which is for, whatever pair you're attacking, which obviously if you're just normally attacking without breaking them, it's going to be against the defenders. And then when they're broken, it's against the attackers. So if you want to do more damage against the attackers when they're broke, you're going to have to make sure you apply this when they're broken. So keep that in mind. Now against challenge battle, that's fine, but we're already going against like a boss battle because there is also a boss battle event for this one, and that's another thing too. I'm probably talking about different real, but yeah, I think this is the first anniversary we didn't have a story event for. It's just a boss battle, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, so that's her skill number 1. Pretty solid skill, honestly. Lowering defense and you got the freeze. It's fine. It's not nothing crazy. It's not nothing over the top, but it's gonna be good for their team because they want the freeze buff or whatever. I mean, well, like you want to debuff them with the freeze so you can do more damage with the UR memory because you got the 50% damage increase. So that's that. Skill number 2 is another 200 to 400% damage. It increases all allies crit rate by 20% at level 1 for 3 turns. It's 30% level 2 and higher. At level 3, she gains an ability that increases your own SP gauge by 10%, which is gonna be great. So that means she's gonna be getting her ultimates very frequently and fast. As long as you can keep getting these, keep getting this card level 3s and 4s, she'll be able to get her ultimates pretty frequently and fast. So also a huge plus. Like characters with this skill is well, like with this effect is always always like important, I guess. Maybe not not the right word I'm looking for, but they're good because getting your ultimate quick is amazing, right? And then talking about ultimate, let's check out what her ultimate is anyways. So at max dupes, if you got her maxed out, it's gonna be 700% damage. Reduces defense of all enemies by 20%, which has on her skill, so it's nothing crazy, right? That part of it, you know, you're probably gonna have max stacks. Well, actually, no, you're probably not gonna have max stack about time you actually because since she's getting her ultimate probably fast, you potentially could have max stacks of defense down, but possibly not at the same time. But the second effect is what really matters. Increases gear allies crit damage by 26% for 2 turns. That is a good amount of crit damage, and that will help tremendously when you're doing your damaging turn you're trying to kill or you're trying to down, or you know, do whatever you're doing there. At level 1 though, at level 1 it only does 500% reduces defense down by 20% on all enemies. But once you get her to 85, so you just need one dupe will get you the crit damage. So I'm gonna be honest with you, you at least want her to get 85. You want her to be level 85 at least. You at least want one dupe of Tsugumi. So if you're summoning on these banners, you at least want to get one dupe. At least. Because that's, you definitely want that crit damage. You do not want to go without that crit damage. You know, even with the 18% is still a good percent, because 18% is better than nothing at all. And I don't think neither one of these characters have crit damage on their skill, so you definitely want, you know, to have that crit damage on your team. So definitely want to at least get her with one dupe. I'll go into her passives here. Her passives are when HP is above 50%, your attack increased by 10%. Pretty simple, straightforward. Passive number 2 is when your HP is above 70%, your pair's crit damage is increased by 10%. So yes, you will have that crit damage, but obviously you got to stay above 70% crit rate. I mean HP, but you got to make sure that you're have that proc. But you also still want more crit damage so you can do as much damage as possible. Then you got her overlink here. It increases damage dealt by gear allies by 10% for 5 turns. And then her overlink partner is Haru. And then it's the obviously the one that's the in this banner with her, which is called the Devilish Mind / DF. I don't know exactly what DF mean. I don't know if that's Dolphin Fighter or something like that, but yeah. So that's that. And then this is basically the opposite of vulnerability. So it does the exact same thing vulnerability do, but in a positive way for your team. Well, vulnerability is positive for your team also because it make you do more damage. But when you have vulnerability plus this, your damage is going to be so through the roof, it's crazy. Definitely if you got the crit damage on top of that too, oh my goodness. Your damage is going to be wild. Alright, moving on here. We're going to move on to Haru. Let's go check out her 3D model. Whenever it wants to load. She is a DPS, obviously. And this is what Haru's model looks like. Pretty cute, you know. Gonna do the little colors here. That just looks crazy, honestly. Yep, this is what she looks like. But like, why she look like a It's cute though. She's very cute. She's very cute. Alright, obviously on the screen right now you'll be able to see what her abilities are, her, you know, everything like that, and obviously you can see the stats too. She is pretty solid. There's a question, okay? There's one question mark here. If you look at the ultimate, there's I don't know if this effect is new. I really don't know. This effect could have been in the game. I don't know. But we're gonna, I don't know what it does, but I definitely want to get her and see what that effect does. I 100% want to get her and see what that effect does, because I don't know what it does at all. I don't know what it is. But one thing I will say here before we get into her skills and everything, she does not have an overlink with Tsugumi. Okay? Only Tsugumi has an overlink with her. So you'll have to use a Tsugumi card first, I think. And then a Haru card, I think. Or it might be opposite. I don't really know. But I guess we will find out soon. But here we go. Here we go. Alright, get into our skills here. Skill number 1 is a 200 to 400% damage. At level 1, it increases all allies attack power by 20%, 40% at level 2 and higher. And then at level 3, it does double action. So it will do this again. So if you do level 3 one time, you're gonna get the 40% that time. You're gonna do it again, you get the 40% again. So you can basically get 80% attack power for all allies in one turn. Okay. And then her skill number 2 here. She has the skill level for all allies, which is amazing. Obviously, we know this skill is basically a necessity for every team now at this point in the game. It's an amazing skill to have for your teams because it's easier to get level 3s, level 4s, stuff like that. Ultimately here at 6/6 is going to be 1,000 damage. Obviously, that 1,000% damage, which obviously it's a lot. When a crit hit occurs, damage though greatly increases, and then you have the applies exhaustion to all allies for 3 turns. Again, I don't know what this does. I don't know if this helps you. It sounds like it wouldn't help you, but I don't know. But I guess we will see. We will see. Like, I don't know if you're debuffing yourself or if you're buffing yourself, but we'll see hopefully soon. Okay, and then then at no dupes, it's still the same thing, which is honestly crazy. That's not bad. So it's the same thing, just lesser, just 800% instead of 1,000%. That's not bad. So she gonna still have the same effects no matter what dupe. So yeah, so you can only need one of her. If you not really trying to go something like crazy, one of her would be enough. One of her, but you definitely want to get 2 Tsugumis because you want the crit damage. That's not bad. I'm glad they ain't have those effects, capped. But I don't know what that exhaustion does. Like I said, we'll see. So that she has the same passives. When HP is 50% or above, your attack increases by 10%, and then when your HP is 70%, is above 7%, your payer's crit damage increases by 10%. Same passives and everything. So should you summon? Should you summon? That is the question that obviously everybody wants to know. Yes. I already said it's new characters. It's like, why not? They're new characters. They're characters just to add to the class. I think these two are good. I don't know if they're the best gear attackers to come out. Honestly, I really don't. There's a high chance that they're not. Like there could easily be better attackers, gear attackers than these two, but they're new characters. They're the first time being in the banner. It's the first time showing up in the game, so it's like, why not summon? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, oh yeah, they're insane. I forgot to add one more thing. I didn't talk about her active skill. My bad, guys. My bad. I'm so sorry. Her active skill here is a 40% damage, increases all allies attack power by 60%, and then when you all have no dupes, it's going to be 300% with 50% attack power. Just want to make sure I threw that in there. I definitely did not say nothing about it. But yeah, these characters are not over the top, super amazing characters. Like they're nothing like that. They're not super amazing. Oh my God, they're broken. No, they're not. They're not. They're pretty standard for today's characters. Like they don't do nothing that's insane unless that exhaustion is actually insane. But that's something I can't even. I don't know yet. I'll have to test it out and I'll let y'all know probably in like a couple of days time. But at this moment, I don't know what it does, so I can't sit here and just be like, oh yeah, these characters are amazing. I don't know if they are yet. Okay, well, they're off their skills alone, off their kits alone. Like I said, they're just pretty standard. Like, they're good characters, but it's not nothing over the top. It's not nothing super crazy or nothing like that. But still amazing character. Like I said, new group, so why not summon? I think you should summon if you care about this group, which I think most people have been waiting for this group to come out, which I have. I have for a fact. I have. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Obviously, we're about to get to pumping out the summon video soon, and obviously all these other videos. So make sure y'all stay tuned for more Dolphin Wave, man. Dolphin Wave is here for the 2.5 anniversary, so make sure y'all are supporting the channel by liking the videos, and make sure y'all subscribe, man. I really appreciate that a lot. I'm really trying to hit 200 subscribers soon, and then from there I just want to go up and up and up. But I'm gonna keep trying to grind, keep trying to post as much videos, well, not as much videos as possible, but keep trying to stay consistent with posting my videos. So I thank y'all for supporting me already, and please continue to support me in the future. So I hope I see y'all in the next video. Jay Savage out. Peace.